music and somebody puts a note on a music sheet, you know. Yeah, well, I wouldn't mean it be beans to me, but to a you know, guy that knows how to write the, you know, play the piano, he would know. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same thing it was with the blueprints, you know, and that's why I always got a good job in construction, because I didn't have to do any bricklaying or anything like that. But by the same token, I also laid out the work well. I didn't even do that. I taught somebody how to do it. This big guy, we used to call him Tree, you know?
You call him
He was a big tall guy, and I got the smallest guy. I said, come here, you two.
What you call him, Bush?
I didn't give a shit what he called him. I said, hey, Tree, come here, you know? And he loved me, you know what? I give him all the easy job. I said, here, I want you to, but I had to teach him how to do it. I said, the guy didn't know beans. I said, here, I want you to lay out, and I'll teach you how to lay out. When you don't know, I'll read the print. You don't have to worry about that. But then I tell him, you know, you should lay out the bond. That's what I wanted to do. I taught him how to do that, and I'll do the rest of it. He didn't have to, but that, you know, after a while, he saw what I was doing, and he was not stupid. He picked it up, and then I didn't even have to do that. You know,
wasn't Ronnie your major layout guy?
Well, Ronnie, of course, he's dead or something. He had to go die on me. Shit.
Well, he was your main guy for
He
laying out.
was my right arm, that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I did to him, you know, he was never on the production line. 'Cause most of the jobs that I got was wall bearing jobs. And wall bearing jobs mean they got to put beams across. And the walls hold the exterior. Well, all these walls had to have plates set. And the plates hold up the beams. But the plates had to be set exactly the way the architect wanted it. Well, I got Ron and I said, come over here. You and I are going to be a team. I tell you what to do and you do it. It's just, well, you know, you can say whatever you want, but that's the way. But I'm going to say, you know, I would get the engineer and I'd make him put marks every place I had a set of plate. See, I was smart enough to do that. I said, let him earn his money too. And he couldn't refuse me, because if he did, he'd be down the road to get another engineer. But he did it. I said, here's where I want my benchmark. And then I get Ronnie, what was it? I give him the measurement I want. Let's say 18 and 3/4 inches, 18 and 5/8, set the plate. And that's what he did. I mean, he understood what I wanted, and the engineer understood I wanted, because he had to work with the gun. And when he worked with the gun, I said, this is where I want, I tell him where I want it, you know. And you know, we had no problem. When they set the barge, you know, the deck, it was like a pool table.
Nice.
He said, man, you did a nice job. I said, sure. I made him shoot the gun, you know. He put on the trench, and I said, here, give me X amount of inches off the finished floor, and anyway. I told him what I want. He knew exactly what I wanted, and I told him, Ronnie, I want 16 and 3/4 off this plate. He knew exactly what I wanted.
Nice.
It's simple. It sounds difficult and all that stuff. It's really simple, especially if you train the guys the way you want them. You know what I mean?
That's half the battle, right? You train.
That's right.
Train them right.
But I would never tell anybody that, because then they think my job is easy.
beer.
No.
Well, it's easy if you're good at what you do. You know?
Well, that's right.
If
It's
you weren't
easy
as
for
good.
me. Yeah, but if I start making it too easy, they're gonna say, "Well, if he can do, you know."
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's your ability
Oh,
that
well,
made it
they
easy.
tried that too, and then all of a sudden they didn't set the plates right and all that. Then they say, "Hey, Tony, there's a problem." Hey, I didn't set that plate. He said, "Well, who said it?" I don't know. I'm on this section of the building. Somebody else over there. He said, well, you better come over. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Let him fix it. My boss is over here.
I didn't say anything. But
Get your boss to take care of fix his own mistake. He didn't have the right guy to set the plates. Or there was not a meeting of the minds between him and the guy that, and the boss, you know what I mean? I don't know what the hell the problem was, but we didn't have no problem on this side, you know? It's like two buildings together, you know, and then the, you know, community, I mean, a connecting car, but we didn't have no problem on this side. That other side, they had a lot of problems. What do you want from me? I mean, I had nothing to do with it. You know? I would help if they, you know, if I was to be, you know, asked to go over there and straighten it out, I'd be more than happy to. But my boss did not that.
Really?
He wasn't shy. Of course, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
He says, that guy Tony do. He's making me look like a star. Why should I go make him look like a star?
Yeah.
Let him get his own man. I was, you know, I didn't have nothing to do with it. Well, it was good when they couldn't catch up. When they couldn't catch up, bingo, we sit down and drink beer. You know? It's as simple as that.